Hi you guys, how's it going? It is a gorgeous day here in Portland, Oregon, and it is just a few days after the 4th of July, and I was thinking we should talk about fireworks. Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera steady on top of my steering wheel. This has turned into my little FND YouTube channel office in my car lately, but I think we should just go with it. I take the opportunity when I get it. Fireworks. Whoa. How do you guys do with fireworks? I have 4 bulging discs in my neck, and my initial FND started after I had stretched my neck, and within just a few minutes, it felt like someone tased me under my shoulder blade, and then by the evening, my fingers and toes were curling, and within 2 weeks, it looked like I had early onset Parkinson's, and that was in December of 2015. My neck is pretty messed up right now, as well as my lower back. As a lot of you know, those two tend to go very much together because they work together. So I'm having some major issues with my neck, which I think is I'm really stiff and can't turn very far, and I feel like that contributes to my symptoms when my neck is bad. So that is making it more at the surface, but the fireworks, just talking about them is enough to get me going here. So I know visually I can't do them at all because of the brightness of the light and the flashing and all of that. So I don't even attempt to look at them. Lightning is in the same category for me. Photography, flash photography, things like that. I did do a concert, and I think because I knew it was coming, it was better. Like, I really had to tell my nervous system, like, okay, you're going to experience flashing lights. And my brother picked a great spot where we were kind of not in direct sight of the lights, but there's still the sounds of fireworks, and there's not a ton you can do to get away from them. My buddy Brad, who some of you might know from the Facebook groups for FND, he's like my favorite. Well, he was like, you got to get these earplugs. They're silicone and they're better than others. And I was like, oh yeah, great idea. Well, I didn't get them in time. I totally forgot about them, and the fireworks were triggering me so bad. So I don't know what you guys get from them. But my situation, I looked like one of those, you know, those air pumped, like plugged into a compressor type, you guys know what I'm talking about. Those Madeline always called them stick men when she was a little kid, but they look like stick men, and they blow up with air, and they throw their arms around. Well, I was like that. Like, I would hear the whew, boom, and then it was like my neck would go, and then my arms would go, and it was like really bad. And then the stuttering was like, literally, it's not like, it's funny because the last video I'm like, oh yes, I just stop using that word and pick a different one. Yeah, what about when you literally are stuck like this? I was like, I couldn't even stop it from going. Like, I was like stuck, and I couldn't unstuck it very well. But thankfully I was exhausted, and so I just put on some really loud Pavarotti, and then listen to some good music, and I turned on a loud fan, and I tried to drown out the sound as much as I could, and lay down and try to do some deep breathing and help reset my system. And finally I went to sleep, but it was very uncomfortable, and it definitely didn't feel good. And no wonder my neck hurts. What am I talking about? I think that, yeah, because it was that was the 4th, and then yesterday was really I was hurting really bad my neck, so it was probably from all the involuntary movement. And then today's my 2nd day with my neck and my low back really hurting. So yeah, now it makes sense. So sometimes it doesn't always make sense, right? I think that a lot of times we have symptoms pop up and it's like our brain's nervous system and the signaling is saying emergency, emergency, when it's really not as bad. Not to say that we're not fully experiencing what we're experiencing, because we are. The symptoms are completely real. Our brain is sending those signals. It's just a matter of, it shouldn't be like, it's like, hey, calm down, homie. It's only the 2nd inning. We can pull this game out. You know, you don't have to go, you know, to your closer already, you know? Sorry, baseball. I love baseball. But yeah, like, our body freaks out about things, and it doesn't need to be that severe. But that's the sensitivity thing, right, that we have going on. So anyhow, what do fireworks do to you? Do you have problems with them? Do you avoid them? Do you like them? Everyone's different with their symptoms. It's so hard to explain to someone too, you know, because it's like, I've been hanging out with people that don't know much about my nuances, like the weird quirkiness of the situation. And so it's funny to try to explain, like, to my friend. I was like, well, so you could drink through a straw, and the slurpy through the straw air sound could make me stutter, and I could be on the ground flopping like a fish. It could totally trigger me hardcore. And he's like, oh, he's like, I guess I won't be using a straw. And I was like, no, it's fine. Well, it could be fine. It could not be fine. I could be fine one day with your straw, and then the next day, you're not. And it's like, it's hard to explain to people how crazy FND can be. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just thinking about the fireworks and wondering how everyone else did with them, because we all can experience things so differently. I'm wondering if I'm in the majority of people that have problems with fireworks or the minority. So I would love it if you would comment down below and tell me how you do with fireworks. You can like the video, you can subscribe to our channel, and you can find us on Instagram at the Larry Andy, and Twitter and Facebook. And we love you guys, and I will talk to you again next time. So stay away from the fireworks and the straws, and who knows what's going to bother me today. I could bother myself. Who knows? All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye.